everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be playing Blasphemous 2 Part 2, and I'll give y'all a recap while the game loads. So in Part 1, we got all 3 weapons, some statues for our builds, and we also took out 2 of our bosses, and we explored quite a bit of areas. As you can see, our map is kind of full here, so now all we gotta do is we're gonna come back to Palace of Embroideries and we are going to get the final boss. Not necessarily the end of the game final boss, but the final boss for the 3 statues in order to bring down the palace. So let us get started. So we are currently in the wherever this is, so we're just gonna go straight. And also too, now that I have the bell, can now activate certain triggers across the maps. So that is what we're going to do. Alright, let's see. Obviously we can't go that way, so we're gonna go have... Oh, never mind. Dang it. Alright, let's try that again. I almost had it, but I was moving a little too slow. Oh, made it just in time. Alright, got that out the way. Let's see what else is here. There we go. Boom. Got that out the way, and looks like we have still a little bit more to explore. Let's see. Actually, I don't remember how to get through. I think I need a skill to get through that. Okay. There we go. Awesome, that was for that. So now we can just go on down. Oh wait, I gotta do this first. There we go. Let's see where we at. Okay, we can always come back to this area another time. So now we're just gonna go straight. And head on to our next boss. Alright, let's see how many altar pieces we have. Bear with me, guys, as I try to remember that their names are altar pieces. Because I keep calling them everything else. So, let's see. I played around with these in part 1, but nothing was really connecting in a way. So, we are going to see if we can't get anything to connect. Let's see. All right, there we go. Now these two aren't connecting, and it's okay because I actually need these two because I'm gonna use them. These two will help me a lot in the upcoming fights. So now we just need, I'm gonna do this one. I don't have enough points, so that's okay. And also too, we found his gavel hammer actually, in order for him to do his statue. And we also found one of the sisters. And what else did we do? I'm trying to think of what else we did.
Behold, is it not beautiful? An immaculate form, born of parents baptized in sin. So be it. The sacrament. And now go in.
I'm trying to think what else I did in part 1 that was actually very important, because I did quite a bit in part 1. Besides the boss fights, it's gonna come to me later. Also too, as you can see, whenever you come here and get rid of your guilt, you can also pick up an item. What did I pick up? Imperfect Spear of Guilt. This will decrease our guilt every time we die, but I've never used it because I just come back to them to get rid of it, but it costs money over time. So what we're gonna do is actually, oh yeah, there's a door. We're gonna teleport. I found those, found teleportation doors, which is really helpful, so that way I don't have to do so much walking back and forth. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go to it's Choir of Thorns. That's actually the area that we need to do now. So let's see. It should be a straight shot. Here we go. And we're just gonna go shoot across, and then hopefully that'll get us to where we need to get to. Now over here, I'm pretty sure is a sister, but I can't seem to find her. Okay, also, this is what I was trying to remember, the brother and sister from part 1. Now, see, we encountered the sister and the brother. The last time I came in this room, it was the brother. So now we have to talk to the sister again.
If we had my brother's manuscript, we would know each and every last one of his secrets.
Obviously, she's not going to give us any more information, so that's that. Let's see. Now that one I did much better than the gauntlet in part 1. Alright, what do we pick up? Don't know who I'm supposed to give that to, but we'll figure it out along the way. Alright, so now we get to drop down from here. There we go. And now we should be able to just... drop down from where I'm at. And then... Ooh, this is actually a upgrade item for our I think it's for our magic. Trying to think of where he is. Cause he's not here. He's actually somewhere far away from here actually. Alright, let's see. So this is now we are at Choir of Thorns, but I kind of went the wrong way because I actually meant to go through here, but I can't because whatever this is that's blocking my way. Actually, no, I could have. Hang on, let's see. I may just be overthinking it, but I want to double check to be sure that I actually went the right way. So let's see. Alright, here we go. Nope. I was actually correct. That's why this area is blocked. But it was good to check to see, so let's see, we're gonna go back. Ooh, I timed that just right too. Alright, now we just gotta go back up and explore Choir of Thorns. So hopefully ain't nothing up through here. No, this area actually isn't too bad. I think the only thing is you just have to pay attention to make sure you don't fall off nothing. And an enemy like that too, because there's a bunch of them the higher up you go. Alright. Actually, yes. We need to go here because I have 33,000 points and we are finna go buy a bunch of altarpieces from the merchant lady, which actually isn't that far away from us.
Now I shall enhance the vital light within thee.
Oh, so that's what that was for. That's for the health. And I think I gotta go find a bunch of more
to bring me
in order to get the full
only the miracle.
Health upgrade.
Bring me
So
chalice. I shall wait. Bring me chalice.
Blessed are feast your eye. We have no more items left. Pray, come back later, penitent one.
alright, we got a new spell, and now finish exploring this area up here. Now this elevator, I don't remember where this takes us to. So we're gonna see.
You point.
All right. There we go.
Here among my wares, I shall...
Hang on, let's see how much I'm gonna have left, because it's still totaling up. Because I did click pretty fast. My bad, y'all. Alright, now we're down to 3,000. That's actually not bad. I thought I was gonna spend a little bit more. But since we're finna go do a boss fight, kill a bunch of enemies, we can always come back and get whatever else she has left. First, we're gonna stop by him. And we are going to drop off more guilt.
So be it. The sacrament has been completed. Now go in.
Alright, let's go to him. And we got a bunch of them, so let's see if we can't get any to start flowing together. Alright, I need 4. I don't have 4. I only got 2 pieces. Let's see. Here we go. Now we got these 2 flowing. We just need to get more points so that way we can just unlock all of the altar points. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel and we're going to go back to Choir of Thorns and explore that area up there. Oh. Ooh, what are these? Oh. Okay. Okay. That was new. Okay. Hmm. Alright, let's try it again. Don't know what that was about. I'm just gonna pick up my body and I'm gonna leave this alone for now. Cause I don't, dang it. What is this? Oh no, I don't know what's happening. I don't remember this. I just want to get my body. Hang on. Okay, got my body. I'm gonna leave this alone because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in there, and I don't know what kind of enemies those are, so we're just gonna leave them alone for now. Actually, I'm gonna go up. And I can't do that, so we're gonna have to go this way. I just realized something. I think these may be new enemies because of the new DLC, the third sin. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's what all the blue stuff is. I did not think about that. Are you serious? I made that. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. And here we go. We're finally getting there. That whole area looks completely different from when I had last played it. Maybe it's because of the new DLC. I don't know, but this whole area looks really different. I'm actually going to come back through here. Ah, here you are. Been looking for you.
Farah, you stray from your path, making your footsteps mute imitations of our own. Let not these black mists deceive your eyes, for you stand before the procession of shadows. Figure of the sinuous mists, pay us with the false coin, the one with jagged edges and forgotten features, the one that is worthless and desired by none. Thus, we will guide you through the dense blackness to the remotest of places.
Actually, I'm not going to do that yet because I really want to do this boss first, and then we can go give him the tribute and figure out where this he's going to take us to, because a lot of times I don't know where he's going to take me, so I'm trusting him. I wasn't gonna make that. That's why I'm not too concerned about the door closing up there. I don't think I have the skill to make it all the way up there yet. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually. Oh yeah, I forgot I got some of these. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade my weapons. So we got 3 points. Alright, where are we at now? Okay, we're still in the area we need to be in. Let's go ahead and wrap up Choir of Thorns, and then we can head to Crown of Towers. Now that area, I don't think it's hard. It's just a lot of going back and forth, really, when I did it. Alright, now we're back to here. Alright, I think I got majority of everything done here for Choir of Thorns. So now we're going to go to Crown of Towers and we are going to try and see if we can't find that boss fight. Now, from what I remember of that boss fight, it is a tag team boss fight, which means each one is going to have their own personal phase. So I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for that because I did not do very good with that fight at all when I first did it, and I'm pretty sure I died a ton of times doing that fight. So let's hope I don't really die as much, because if I keep dying, I'm gonna end up using all my points to get rid of all my guilt, and if I keep doing that, I'm not gonna have any more money. So hopefully I did pretty good. Alright, now we're here. Let's explore. I think the only thing you have to worry about this area is the fireballs, I'm pretty sure. That was my only struggle about this place, was that.
This crown of majestic buildings was built to study the awe-inspiring glow that hinted at the shape of a basilica once witnessed by fervent worshippers. No one has ever laid eyes upon it again until now. The miracle bestows its blessing upon us all by revealing to us what has long been hidden, invisible, and out of bounds. Cast your eyes upon our shop window. We have no more items left, but you never know what may turn up on these paths. Pray, come back later, penitent one.
Oh, here's one of the papers. I don't know where any of those papers are, if I'm being very honest, because I think I only found 5 pages, but that's about it. And then I kind of left it alone after that. So if I find all the pages, that will be a big accomplishment for me, actually. Oh my gosh. Goodness me. That was a lot of stuff I did too. No worries. I know where my body is. So, to save the trouble of doing all that traveling around and stuff, I'm gonna do a quick cut. Alright, there we go. Got my body, and now we can continue on. Oh, here we go, another safe spot. Good. Alright. Looks like we're about to enter the boss fight. I'm gonna explore just a little. Actually, no. We need to go back to the city because I need to get rid of all this guilt that I have on me before I do this fight. Let me switch out my prayers real quick. We'll travel back to the city because see, there is a way for me to get rid of my guilt at the save points, but I have not unlocked it yet. So I think I need to keep giving him more guilt / sin basically, so that way I can get it at the save point, so that way I can get rid of all the guilt I be building up. Let's see. Go.
May the hands.
Alright, let's go get rid of all this guilt. Go talk to the priest real quick. And then we can head back up to the Crown of Towers.
New shoots spring forth, penitent one. Their thorns scratch and burn my flesh. creating new shadows before my visionless eyes. But I will not depart, for thus was my purpose set down. So be it. The sacrament now go in.
Alright, now that that's done, we can go ahead and head back to where we need to get to. Let's see. Alright, so I made it back, and now we get to go do this fight. And also, too, I went to go see the lady that's talking about finding the sisters or whatever. She gave me a new upgrade skill to where now I could travel to the city. So I won't necessarily have to use the prayer to travel back and forth. I could just use a save spot. Oh, wish me luck, y'all.
I live again inside this merciless and cold metallic casing. I live in this cage in the shape of what was long ago my body. I live, and I feel that I am directed by forces that undermine mine own will. I live, although when I close my eyes in the intimate darkness behind my eyelids, I am still dead.
Oh. Okay, let's see. right, here we go. So much going on. This is actually how this is why I was losing so many times. I was trying to focus on the big guy. Instead, I should have been focused on the little guys. So that's what... there we go. That's what I need to try and do. Let's try it again. That was actually pretty good compared to when I first had to fight against him. I didn't die as much because usually when I was dying, it was against him versus the little tiny guy. So hopefully we can do a little bit better. Yeah, I had a few game lock it. I had to stay calm real fast. I was getting nervous because I thought I was gonna die again. But I think I did pretty good though.
Be witness to this vigil before my final journey. My body has been returned to me, at last. I am now master of this flesh, of this trembling, of this agony. How sweet the pain, when it is our own, penitent one. You, who came to witness the miracle, behold.
But the miracle, who bestows and wrests away its grace with inscrutable agency, saw its will tarnished in its prolonged absence. Erring in its newly created work, it conferred on that child as much its own as that of another. The blessing of deformity. It spread throughout our land, like a contagion. Its accursed seeds germinating like the wounds that sprout upon the scourged flesh of the repentant.
The dying day already puts out its celestial light, causing my eyelids to droop. Let the miracle cast open its black gates, so I might venture to where that terrible dream, from which one never wakes, awaits.
The full testimony has been revealed to you, and the counterfigure of the witness has at last descended. The three great stone figures of the family have humbled themselves before us all. Raise your eyes, as the dazzling beauty of the upper reaches of the city of the blessed name welcomes you. Now go forth. Let not doubt leave its vexatious mark upon you.
No, am I supposed to? Okay. Guess I'm supposed to just keep on dropping. Guess not. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's finish this area. So let's go drop down. Oh, perfect. Here's one of these rooms here. We could pop back over to the city. I'm gonna get rid of my guild, finish the Crown of Towers, and then we'll come back to the city, so that way we can finish whatever else is here. I think after beating the main three, I think the next ones I have to face, I think I have to go to Sea of Ink, either Sea of Ink or it's somewhere else that's up high somewhere.
So be it. The sacrament now go.
First, let me fix this while I'm thinking about it. Alright, so now that that's done, we need to go back up there, finish the area, and then we're gonna come back here and basically figure out where to go from defeating the first three. Because I'm pretty sure it's a whole nother set of 3, 4, 5. I don't really remember. I know it's a whole nother set of bosses that we have to go find. And I know the main one is in Sea of Ink, but I think I need double jump to get across over there. So we will see. Alright, got that. I need to find a safe spot so that way if I die. Well, actually, I don't want to die because I just got rid of all my guilt, so I need to figure out how to. I guess there isn't another safe spot, so I won't have much of a choice but to die. There we go. Come back through here. Nope, I made a wrong turn. Alright, let's head back. Alright, there we go. I actually quite like this spell, so I'm gonna use this one instead. I think I used that in a couple of boss fights myself when I first acquired it. So, alright, this area is now done. Alright, let's leave from here and we'll just continue to drop on down. Okay, I think I got all that I could possibly get from here, so we are going to travel back to the city now, and we're going to see what we can do from there.
Upper reaches of our city, once unreachable and unfathomable, have descended. Countless legends tell of the many secrets that the heights have hidden and laid watch over for seeming eternities. Can it be the city that prostrates itself before so many parishioners, beckoning us to witness the birth of the child more closely? What holiness lies before us? Cast your eyes upon our shop window. Is there nothing? What a pity.
Alright, so now we're in the elevated temples. Alright. Need to look around. Oops, wrong way. Need to look around and see what's here. Ooh. Oh, now that looks good. I actually like that one. Wonder if I can't find any more. Alright, so that door's locked, so we're gonna have to go this way. I forgot about this area. I did not do very good in this area. This one was the one I had the most trouble with, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wee. That's a long way to go. Hang on. Actually, no, it's not. Alright, I made it back. I actually died like twice on the way back up here. So that's why my guilt bar is actually kind of high right now. So... There we go. Oh no. Y'all, I finally finished that gauntlet after dying 50,000 times. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now we can continue on, and hopefully there is no more gauntlets around. Is what I am hoping. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I might die again. But then I don't like that. Alright, let's see if I can't just make it across. Yep. Well, at least we made it across there. And let's see where I saved. Oh. Actually, I didn't save in a bad spot, so that's actually good. Let's see. Awesome. Awesome. Got one of these here, and I'm actually going to use it to go down here because I need to get rid of all this guilt so that way I can use my spells. And then we'll head back up that way.
A new flower on my mantle. It is yours. I feel the guilt flow into me on the wings of frigid tremors, and my spirit seems numb, submissive. I will continue to serve thee as my purpose dictates. So be it. The sacrament now go.
Alright, now that's complete. Let us head back.
To allow you to ascend, the miracle first asks that you descend. Follow the melody that rises from deep within. for it will be the key that will give you access to the shadows that slumber beneath our heavy floors.
Whatever that means, but okay. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but alright, sister. Whatever you say. Okay, so I think now that covers this area. So what we're going to do now is climb back up and yeah. Alright, nothing I can do here, so we'll just go back down. Let's see. It looks like I'm supposed to go back up this way. Straight back across, so we'll try that again. Alright, so ain't nothing else left to do up here. So I think I need double jump to get across to some of these areas up top. So we're just gonna descend on down since I'm already here. I'm pretty sure down here it may be another boss fight. I think so.
You point. So, nothing.
Nah, I'm gonna save my points. I'm gonna let them stack up a little bit more. Alright, let's see. So now we gotta go down. Question is how, because I don't remember how I got all the way down here. So we are gonna have to guess on how to get there. I don't have anything to give to her, so she can upgrade my stuff. Let me check first. I do have these, but I can't remember where he is in order to use them. Okay, I think I know where I need to go. Here we go. This is where we need to be at, because I came down here at part 1, but I couldn't get anywhere because I didn't have this in order to get across. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Streets of Wakes. That's where I actually need to find the dude at in order to get my upgrades. Alright, I got my body back. And then here's the door, which is actually really good because I'm gonna use this to head back to this city. But I may actually just take the way I came in order to get back there.
When darkness descends on my tiles, my lanterns awaken. It is their light that protects us in this shadowy corner full of old rosaries. My name is Sagrario. Knotting rosaries is my penance, and I cannot serve a more virtuous cause than thine own. Penitent one, if you give me the knots, I shall increase the mysteries of your rosary, so that they might fill thee with consolation. Do you have rosary knots, penitent one? Now, let my hands knot a new mystery on your rosary. Your rosary now treasures yet another mystery.
Alright, so now we found her. Good. Now that she's there, oh, here's another thing we could save at. And now we just need to find the one lady that will give me the quest to find her daughters or something like that.
A visitor above. I see thy shadow dancing beyond my iron bars, pirouetting against the dying light of my hope. You are surely the miracle's answer to my tormented prayers. I beseech you, descend to me. The clay folk will offer a fragile key. Take it, and find some means to enter my dismal pit.
Okay. I'm gonna do it since I'm already here. Even though I said I was supposed to go do something else, I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm here. Alright, let's see what this is. Guys, oh. Okay, this is all completely new to me, this part right here. Because when I last played this game, I actually explored majority of this. So then this must be part of the, that DLC that just came out. This is actually pretty. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I can't get up there. Well, nice to know that I found this area, because I will come back once I can actually climb up there. Oh, oh, never mind.
Oh, mein shadowy dancer, gaze upon my ruined state, imprisoned in a tomb of stale earth, the mud of miserable existence, where I feel neither heat nor bitter cold, forever at the mercy of a tormenting agony that ravages my numb body. You have carved a means of escape. Behold, as the clay folk rise from the mud to set me free, they will show me the path, and I will follow them without fear, as they are not but mine own prayers, made manifest in clay. They are to accompany me, and I must go with them. Hold but a moment, and I will restore thy key. Take it.
Who is this? Oh no.
My master, from thy whispers comes my will, my very being. Tell me, why do we move betwixt the shadows? Who is the one that hides their face from thou?
Oh lord, not another one. Alright, let's see. Oh, perfect. I was wondering if there's another fast travel here anywhere. Alright. I'm gonna still keep exploring this area because this is actually a pretty cool area. It's not as... I'm not gonna say it's not as difficult, but I'm not having as many challenges getting through this area.
The door before you is protected by no less than life and death. Dwell not upon the wretched face before you. It is no more than the visage of a sinner, a criminal. But what was my crime? I search my memory, but I cannot find it. Perhaps this is all but the leavings of a fever dream. A cruel trick played by the shadows, which finds delight in my torment. How long have I been here? A prisoner of these chains. Does the past remain ours, though we have forgotten it? I beg of you, anonymous judge, put an end to my nightmare. Let the mortal edge rise and fall frozen on me neck, with no mercy. If death wants to snatch a truth from my hands, it shall but find them empty.
Say less. I'll grant you your wish. I'm not gonna make that jump. Alright, let's see what else is here. Actually, I don't think there's anything else I can really do until I get the double jump to get across over here and then whatever's up there. So we're just gonna travel back to this door and then we're gonna continue our descent down. So we're gonna go to here and we're just gonna go back through to the other city we were just in. Oh, here she is.
May those who seek seclusion enter. Miracle, thee who possess the keys to open all things, and the hands to lock them, welcome thine servant. Penitent one, thee who comest in search of the mourning behind our black veils, find my daughters, and snuff out the light of the candles that accompany them. Only then will you be able to enter into their mourning.
I need to place a marker for her so that way I can remember that I've already found her and she's already here. So I'm going to assume she's already escaped and gone, so I don't know what else I need the mud key for. Actually, I'm gonna go through this area one more time to check and see if I don't need to use the key before I go off and do something else. Just so I'm not missing anything, really. Okay, I got my body back, and now we can just go forward. I was waiting for him to get done shooting. Okay, so there's nothing else I can really do here. Alright, so now we could just head on back. Alright, so now that that's done, and this area is technically done until I get double jump, we are gonna finish our journey down below. Nope. Alright, here we go. Back to where we needed to be at. Now we're here. Where are we at now? Mother of Mothers. And then I'm pretty sure at the very bottom is a boss fight. So we're going to have to explore a lot in order to get down there. thought I was recording. My bad, y'all. So I went back on my body and we had opened up the whatever the door was that was right here, which takes us out here to Sea of Ink. I'm sorry, I thought I was recording, but then I happened to look over and I was like, oh, it didn't catch none of that stuff I just did. My bad. But you all didn't really miss much. I just went and collected my body, so now we're gonna finish exploring this area so that way we can get to the things that we need to get to. looks like we made it. And let's hope I don't die too many times against him. Actually, I need to travel back because I need to get this guilt off of me. So let's travel back.
So be it. The sacrament now going.
Penitent one, our bond led us to victory, but it was not the victory I long for. Is it your wish that I continue with the story of my promise? Indeed, it was the miracle's will that made the bell ring, but it was the lady's sin that brought the curse down upon us. The lady, the most beautiful of women, who lived in the palace by the lake, lived to admire her own beauty, which she believed to be unnaturally divine. The reflection of the lake in which she admired herself returned her own beauty with yet more intensity and splendor, keeping her spellbound for days. Desiring that reflected perfection for herself, she prayed to the lake that no one else might see that reflection. As she looked at her reflection one more time, she saw her face distort to the sound of a terrible tolling that rose up from the lake's sunken bell. Do you wish me to join you?
Yes.
There you shall find me, and in communion we shall fight.
Yes, sister, I'm gonna need your help with this one because this dude, I have no words to describe how it was when I fought him. Literally, I cannot describe how it was. That's crazy. I beat him on my first try. That's crazy. Yo, that actually went better than I thought it would, because see, when I first fought him, I'm pretty sure I quit the game for like a couple of weeks, and then after that I came back and I tried to fight him again, and then I watched like 50,000 videos on how to beat him. This was straight off of pure memory, how I just beat the guy, and I'm pretty proud of myself. That was actually pretty good, guys. Man, that was pretty good. All right, let's see what he has to say.
How dark and uncertain are the rooms where the miracle allows us to see and talk to one another. Even after the deaths, even after the dreams. Penitent one, we are in the Chapel of the Five Doves, and before you prevails the narrative voice of the witness. All that remains of me is testimony. For my deceased body lies exposed in its urn of crystal and gold. You return from the long dream to avoid the birth. You will have need of the uncorrupted tongue that my mortal remains still harbor, whose forbidden whispers will guide thee on the path to such an undertaking. Release the 5 doves, and thus the urn containing my body shall be opened. Wake up now from this dream.
All right, let's see if we can't get out of here. Y'all, I'm pretty proud of myself for that fight. I kid you not, I did that fight off of memory, so that makes it even better. I'm actually surprised I even remembered how what his moveset was and the 3 faces that he has. Alright, finally we have the double jump. So now this will help us get to certain areas and finish exploring a lot of the areas I've already been to. Actually, I'm missing an item. Hang on. Before I leave from here, I'm missing something. Ah, there it is. we go. Awesome. Now we got up to level 2. Now all we have to do is just find all the other ones, really. Okay, so I can't do anything here because I am missing a skill where that gauntlet is, where Crown of Thorns is, which is Choir of Thorns, excuse me, which I actually need. So we are gonna go there and then we'll wrap up. First, I gotta get back to the city though, because I've already gotten everything here that I actually need, so I'm not really missing much.
Much time has... You must know that I am a blind, more than ever, a fiery glow. All who were the remnants, never could I... May the hands of the miracle guide thee.
Alright, there we go. If I had known it was gonna be that easy, I would have did it earlier. Now I kind of feel bad for quitting it so soon. Alright, let's see. Oh. Oh, perfect. Alright, we got one more ability we gotta go get. And that is at Crown of Towers. And it's gonna help us get through the blue things over here. Okay, so actually, I was wrong. We are missing one more requirement. We need a key from the Chapel of the Five Doves. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna say that for part 3. We'll just go back to the city and save there. Well, alrighty guys, that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to tune in for part 3.